Yes, welcome in everyone. Week 16 of the NFL season in the books for the final time in its regular format. We've brought back the champions. We're calling it the Champion of Champions contest. It's time for the full 10 questions. Yes, Mr. Monk did very well for himself this season, didn't he? Finished with a nice 12-3 regular season record, good enough in my eyes for the number one seed in the playoffs. And we decided to bring back the fellas that managed to get a W against him this season. Unfortunately, due to a few issues, Rich has been unable to join us last minute. I hope everything's all right, Rich, and we'll speak again soon, buddy. We are delighted to welcome in Adam, all the way back in week 2, got the first victory of the season. And Ross, who got a victory, it was only a couple of weeks ago, or even this week, I believe. So, yeah. So an early season winner and a late season winner. But Adam, welcome you in further. How you doing, matey?
Yeah, very good, thank you. I'm hoping that my luck isn't going to finally end. I think it might be due to, but we'll see.
Adam has become Tim's biggest supporter week after week after week too. He was absolutely adamant that he was going to be the only victor this season. But
That's right.
You did. Rich got a mid-season win, and obviously, as we just alluded to there, Ross in the Christmas week also got a W. So, Ross, welcome back in, buddy. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Similar to what Adam's saying, I'm certainly hoping my luck tonight's better than my fantasy luck's been after losing 3 semi-finals and narrowly escaping the losers' trophy and win.
Yeah, we were all just commenting before we clicked the go live button how many fantasy games have been either won or ruined by Josh Allen and the Bills last night. Plenty of points on offer there if you were on any of those players. And Tim, obviously, welcome you in, buddy. How are you, matey?
Yeah, not too bad. It's always good to experience post-traumatic stress disorder like live on the screen. Obviously, brought back to the two people that have done well full 10 yards wise. Obviously, previous winners from previous seasons, and fantasy winners and all the rest of it. So it's just good to be in the winners' circle.
Yeah, your kryptonite has indeed returned, mate. And with that in mind, fellas, we have teased on our Twitter that you would be joined tonight by a surprise player. And we thought we'd just mix it up a little bit. As you've both already beaten Tim this season, and I haven't had a go yet, I thought, why not see if you can beat me tonight?
The old switcheroo.
Switcheroo.
I see, okay.
Does this make sure the questions are spelled right then?
Yeah.
I'm sure it might have something to do with that, Ross. I'm sure it might.
Beef review.
Yeah. But I will be playing just for pride, fellas. So my score is totally irrelevant other than the fact that hopefully I can have some bragging rights over Tim. So it is really a head-to-head shootout between you two boys for the season winner. But as with every week, I have no idea what the questions are. Tim has prepared these in advance, so I am as much in the dark as you fellas. So
it's say that again. Did you just say as per every week, Tim has prepared the questions in advance?
That's definitely a question mark.
Yeah. We've been rumbled tonight.
It's took us 16 weeks, mate. We got away with it, but we've been rumbled right at the last.
Yeah.
Go on then, Tim. I will hand over to you, but my friend, as the quiz master, let's get us off and running for week 16.
Let's do that indeed. Good luck, ladies and gents. Week 16 of the full 10 questions. So Adam and Ross going head to head. We'll get a T-shirt. So obviously more than just pride, although I know pride is the main prize here. So without any further ado, let's get going. Good luck to you, all three of you. Sean, don't do it. Keep up my good work. Keep up the good reputation. We will start off with question number 1. As you will know, if you watched the previous 15, it is a points question. So question 1 is all about points and who scored up more than 40 points. So in week 16, how many teams scored 40 points or more in week 16? That should read. I've screwed up already. Week 16, that is, fellas. Week 16. 4 is the correct answer. Obviously, New Orleans, Tampa were the two of Christmas Day and the day, obviously, Boxing Day. And then who else did we have? We had Chicago and Green Bay doing the NFC North proud there. So, 2 of you got it right. 1 of you went for the 3. Let's see, you got it wrong. Adam.
Forgot
Adam
about
is-
I didn't, Chicago missed that one.
Yeah, 41 against the poorest Jacksonville Jaguars. So Adam behind the 8 ball as it stands after question 1. Question number 2. Which player caught the inverted commas no-look 34-yard pass from Ryan Fitzpatrick to set up the game-winning field goal? Mike Gesicki, Mac Hollins, Jakeem Grant, and Isaiah Ford. Two of you get it right there, yeah. Of course, absolutely amazing pass. Yeah. You can take your Patrick Mahomes, take over all the other players. Ryan Fitzpatrick no-look passes. That's the way to go. That is the way to go. Yeah, but it was to Matt Collins setting up obviously the field goal. The Oakland Raiders. There's one for the swear jar. Las Vegas Raiders. Not getting it done towards the back end of the season. But Adam is off and running, and Sean takes a 1-question lead into question 3. Question 3 is Alvin Kamara had a career day versus the Saints, but how many total yards did he have at rushing and receiving? Obviously, a career day on the ground, but how many receiving yards did he get? 157, 162, 167, or 172?
I think I've jumped the gun.
Full disclosure.
I've ingrained 155 in my head ahead of this because I knew that was his rushing number, but I have no idea how many passes he caught. He's got to have caught more.
I wish I hadn't hit my answer before you said that, Sean.
Someone's not pressed there. Someone didn't press. Oh, there we go. 172 is the correct answer. Whoever got that one, 155 on the ground, as Sean said, but it was just 17 receiving yards through the air. But I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Alvin Kamara or the New Orleans Saints cares. Maybe the fantasy owners that were playing against him do. But there we go. 172 yards for Mr. Alvin Kamara. So Sean extends his lead, doing the full 10 yards gang. Proud, but obviously it's still to play for. Just 15 points separating Adam and Ross. As we go to question 4, which of the following Steelers did not find the end zone against the Colts? Chase Claypool, Eric Ebron, Juju Smith-Schuster, or Deontay Johnson? Which player did not find the end zone? Yeah, correct. Everyone on that one. Chase Claypool, obviously not getting in the end zone. Johnson had a 39-yarder, Ebron a 5-yarder, and Juju had a 25-yarder. Obviously in the last 18 minutes of game clock there, as they came back and beat the Colts.
How on earth does Deontay Johnson catch that ball and just drop everything that is routinely easy? I mean, it was a fantastic grab, wasn't it? But he's just so frustrating as a player. So frustrating.
But I stick him in his gloves there for the older ones.
He did indeed. Yeah, all three of you got that one right. Ross is a bit quicker than Adam on that one, which is why you see the jostling there between those two. Question 5 is obviously the picture around who is in the Week 16 image. Oh, look, gives it away there.
I have sympathy for you now, fellas. I didn't realise how small it was on the player's screen.
Both first and last name, please. And make sure the autocorrect.
Controversial once or twice, isn't it?
I've definitely checked the autocorrect on that one. I've
check
got no excuse if it's wrong.
Did I need an uppercase G?
No, you did not. It was, of course, Jared Goff. Broke his thumb, popped it back in. It'd be interesting to see if he goes next week. But yeah, not a good day at the office for Jared Goff. Obviously, they get taken down by the Saints, the Seahawks, as they take the NFC West. It's getting very tight between Ross and Adam. Just the 11 points now. It's getting close. It is getting close indeed. Question number 6: which quarterback threw for the most yards at the Patriots Dolphins game? That's not the correct. It should be the Eagles at Dallas game. I do apologise. I'm not quite sure what's going on there.
I'm glad to see it's not just me. Glad to see it's not just me. It's a difficult job, this quizmaster.
What happens when you duplicate last week's quiz, isn't it? But yeah, Andy Dalton had more passing yards than
may have overthought that one.
Yeah, Andy Dalton 377, Jalen Hurts at 303 and 42. He had those long touchdowns, didn't need to Gallup and was it Cooper was the other one, was it? But yeah, we go. Andy Dalton with more passing yards.
Cooper had a big day as well. He was 1-1, but I don't think he found the end zone. It was CeeDee Lamb and Gallup get the big ones.
Yeah. There we go. A bit of breathing space between Ross and Adam, but Ross is still catchable within one question, Adam. So you have to be quick on these. Question 7 out of 10. Which player scored the opening touchdown for the Ravens in their win versus the New York Giants? Was it J.K. Dobbins? Was it Des Bryant, Marquise Brown, or Sterling Shepard? It was indeed Marquise Brown. Was it 5 yard, 6 yard touchdown on the opening drive for the Baltimore Ravens. Always good to see Des Bryant throw up the X, though, isn't it? So I thought, good on him. Sean extending his lead. Ross now starting to pull a little bit clear of Adam. Adam, come on, son. We need a couple more quick ones from you. Which of these receivers had the most receiving yards for the Broncos versus the Chargers? Deshaun Hamilton, Noah Fant, Jerry Jeudy, or Tim Patrick?
I don't know.
No, I mean, it's not a game that many people would have watched, except for maybe Broncos fans or Chargers fans. So, but there we are. Deshaun Hamilton at 77, Noah Fant 65, Jerry Jeudy 61, and Tim Patrick just 39. So who got that one right? Oh, Ross is coming for you, Sean. It's I think was he? Oh no, he's out of reach now from Adam. So, but he's going for glory. He's coming for you, Sean. Question 9: which of the following players did not force a fumble in the Kansas City game in their game against Atlanta? Willie Gay Jr., Frank Clark, Alex Okafor, or Ben Neiman? Which of those? It's quite hard to find a defensive question, actually.
Talk about playing to be improved.
I think I've got this one wrong.
Well, I will say this is a complete guess for us. There we go.
I think it's fair to say that my luck has finally run out.
I knew Willie Gay and Ben Neiman had one, so I was between Clark and Okafor, and I couldn't remember which one it was.
Frank Clark, indeed.
Imagine getting the Chiefs question wrong.
Yeah. So you're still in touching distance. Don't worry, you're still in touching distance. So here we go. Then question 10, as always, is the sort these out questions. So can you put these running backs in order of rush yardage on the week, most to least? We have David Johnston, David Montgomery, Ezekiel Elliott, and Derrick Henry all there scattered for you. All fairly close, but yeah. Oh, 2 of you got it right. Nice job indeed. Yeah, David Johnson 128, Ezekiel Elliott 105. I think there's only a couple of 100-yard rushes this week. Derrick Henry 98 and David Montgomery 95 versus those Jaguars. So let's see who got it right, and then let's see who got it wrong. So on the podium is going to be Mr. Adam Foxcroft. 3 out of 10. Adam, your luck did indeed run out on this one. 7 out of 10. Ross takes it was 7 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Mr. Sean Blundell.
Well played, Sean. Got to say.
Jeez, oh well. There's that's us sorted for next season, then, isn't it?
new benchmark for you, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesus Christ, that's top score. Saving the best till last. Indeed. But there we go. But Ross, obviously, winner between you and Adam. Delighted with that. Obviously, we'll send a T-shirt your way. Any last?
Do you want me
words?
to cut out the middleman and send my T-shirt from last year straight to Ross?
That's right. We have a bit more of a budget than that. We're okay. We're not too strapped for cash yet. But yeah, Ross, well done to you, sir. Any final words?
No, just well played, Adam. Just definitely a few questions certainly followed my way there as well. So not happy with that. Another 7 out of 10. So yeah, all good. I know that was that. They got the Golden Chiefs one wrong. So yeah, no, I'll not have that one down with the boys in my chat.
No, right, indeed, Adam. Obviously, commiserations to you, but obviously a stalwart when it comes to the full 10 questions. Obviously, thank you for your time. Where can we find your work for the Transatlantic Titans, and where on you on Twitter?
The Transatlantic Titans, at Transatlantic TN on Twitter. We've got a new podcast coming out tomorrow. I also do the Long Snapper podcast at Long Snap Pod. I may have got either of those handles wrong. It's quite likely. Me at AD Foxcroft. Ross, congratulations. Well played.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and Ross, where can everyone congratulate you on Twitter?
Just same place as last week at Ross Sterling 83 on Twitter.
Right. There, you have millions of followers now. You'll be more popular than Taylor Swift on Twitter, Ross. Don't you? Mark my words. But I must say, kudos to you, Mr. Sean Blundell. You've been in the host seat for the last 15 weeks. 9 out of 10, pulling that one out of the bag. That's quite the smile on your face there.
Pressure was on, mate. Pressure was on. You've set a high bar all season long. I think, just from me, a big thank you to the two fellas on the screen and everybody that's took part over the last 15 weeks. It's always a good bit of fun. Even when we cock the questions up in the Quizmaster chair, we can still have a bit of a laugh and a giggle with it. So, no, big thank you.
That's what derailed me, actually.
For one question.
So, as soon as the Patriots Dolphins question come on, it was all downhill for you.
There we go. We do it all again in the off season. We have a full 10 yards staff quiz next week, and we have a little something special hopefully lined up in the postseason in Pro Bowl week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Yeah, looking forward to trying to get something done there that's currently in the works. But that's going to do it for the full 10 yards, full 10 questions for this week. Come and join us next week, and we'll talk all about week 17. Maybe the Browns will be in the playoffs. Maybe the Titans will be in the playoffs, and maybe they won't be. We will wait and see, and we'll find out next weekend. Thanks to Adam, thanks to Ross, and thanks to Sean for participating. I've been Timothy Lambert Monk. I've been your quizmaster. In the great words of Kevin Cadle, it's a bye-bye for now. A bye-bye.